Hi guys, good morning. A very good morning to all of you. In this video, we are going to discuss the two topics, that is inherent limitations of audit and second is SA 222, that is quality control. So first we discuss the our topic, inherent limitations of audit. What is the meaning of inherent guys? Inherent means swabhavik, that is something which is permanent, which can't be avoided. So what are the limitations of inherent audit? Point number 1, nature of financial reporting. See guys, sometimes management required to make a provision on some items of financial statement. So it is purely depend upon the management judgment that whether they make a proper provision on that item or not. Auditor can apply so many audit procedures, but even then he is not able to find out that whether the management has proper provision or not. So it can be said as the inherent limitation of audit. Okay. Then second point, nature of audit procedure. That is, sometime auditor may not get sufficient audit evidences due to lack of search power, and secondly management intentionally not provide some data to some data to auditor, and there may be sophisticated concealment or fraud. So nature of audit procedure is such that he may not get sufficient and appropriate audit evidences, so it remains the inherent limitations of audit. Third point is timeliness of financial reporting. See, we all know we have to prepare our financial statement at a particular time, that is before the date of AGM, and financial statements are need to be audited before they are going to be laid before the shareholders. Okay, so auditor may do sampling checking instead of going to the whole population checking, that is auditor may apply sampling techniques. So he can able to done the audit in a particular time. So sometimes some things are left, so he is not able to give a proper and absolute assurance, and it may be regarded as the inherent limitation of audit. Then we have a fourth point, balance between benefit and cost. Guys, you all know collection of audit evidence required both time and cost, and sometimes it is not in the hands of the auditor to get the proper evidences, because the cost of getting the evidences is so high than the benefit arises from by getting those evidences. For example, if auditor wants to do a physical verification of a particular asset which is located in another part of a country, so it is not possible for auditor to go and travel that place and do the physical verification. So what he will do, he will ask the management to provide some evidences, that is for example management will provide the photographs and video recording of that asset. But do you think auditor can rely on that? No, auditor is just not able to physically verify the assets, so he just rely on that, and sometimes they are not be reliable at all, so it will remain the inherent limitations of audit. Then point number 5 related to other matters, that is sometimes there are related party transaction in which both the parties intentionally conceal the fraud. Okay, then auditor is not able to find out the fraud. Okay, then senior managements are involved in the fraud, for example Satyam fraud. So auditor can't be invigilator, he just there to examine the true and fair view. Okay, so it remains the inherent limitations of audit. And third point, there are lots of laws and regulation in our country like India. There are so many laws and regulations. It is not expected at the part of the auditor that he must have knowledge of all the laws and rules and regulations. Okay, so non-compliance of particular laws and regulations can't be removed at all. Okay, then fourth, going concern. Sometimes some law affect the entity in a particular manner that their going concern concept is affected. So auditor may not know about all the factors which are affecting the company, so auditor can't report properly. Okay, so these are some inherent limitations of audit. Let's revise just once again. Nature of financial reporting, nature of audit procedure, timeliness of financial reporting, then balance between benefit and cost, then other matters which are related party transactions, senior level management fraud, lots of laws and regulations, and going concern concept. Okay guys, our next topic is SA 220, that is quality control. Auditor must implement quality control procedure to ensure, that is audit compliance with the professional and ethical standards and audit reports which is issued is appropriate in the given circumstances. What is the meaning of this, guys? That if a particular entity required audit report to be prepared in a particular format, then it is the duty at the part of the auditor that he must prepare the audit report in that particular format only. Okay, so there are two objectives of this essay, that is preparation of audit, compliance with the professional and ethical standards, and then auditor's report which is issued is appropriate in the given circumstances. Now, before discussing this essay, we must have the knowledge of some definitions. What are the definitions? First definition is engagement partner. Who is engagement partner, guys? Engagement partner could be the partner of the firm or any other person in the firm who is member of ICI in full-time practice and who is responsible for the audit engagement, its performance and report issued by the firm. Got it? Again, engagement partner. Who is engagement partner? He is any partner in the firm or any other person in the firm, member of ICI in full-time practice, and he is responsible for the audit engagement, its performance and report issued by the firm. Okay. Then second definition, engagement quality control review. I am repeating it again, guys. Engagement quality control review. It means it is the process to evaluate the judgment and conclusion made by the audit engagement team before the audit report is issued. मतलब इस प्रोसेस में आपको ये देखना है कि जो भी जजमेंट और जो भी कंक्लूजन एंगेजमेंट टीम ने दिए हैं वो सही हैं या नहीं है अपनी ऑडिट रिपोर्ट इशू करने से पहले. ओके. Then third point is engagement quality control reviewer. Okay. Initially we have discussed engagement quality control review, and now we are discussing the third point, engagement quality control reviewer. Who is reviewer? It could be partner or any other person of the firm or a qualified expert who review the audit work after the audit is completed but before the issuance of audit report. Okay, he review the audit work after the completion of audit but before issuance of audit report. Okay, guys. Next definition is engagement team. It includes all personnel performing audit engagement, including the expert. I am repeating it again. Engagement team means all personnel performing audit engagement, including expert. Now, what are the elements of quality control? We have divided the elements of quality control into 6 parts and we termed it as LAMHE. L-A-M-H-E-E. L for leadership responsibilities, A for acceptance and continuance of clients, then M for monitoring, H for human resources, E for engagement performance, and E for ethical requirement. Let's just discuss it one by one. Okay. L for leadership responsibilities. Engagement partners have responsibilities for quality audit. That is, audit must comply all the firm's policies and it should be according to professional standards. Okay. A is acceptance and continuance of clients. Guys, before accepting any audit engagement, auditor need to ensure that whether there is a integrity at the part of top management. If there is no integrity at the part of top management and TCWG, then auditor should not accept such an audit engagement. Okay. Then auditor must ensure that engagement team must be competent to perform, that it must have the capabilities, time and resources. For example, if an audit report is to be prepared in a particular language, audit team must know that language, and if audit report is to be prepared in the according to US GAAP, then the engagement team must have the knowledge of US GAAP. Okay. Third, audit engagement team must fulfill the ethical requirements. Okay. Then significant matters of previous year. If there is any significant matter in the previous year which had a negative pervasive effect in the current year also, then auditor must discuss it with management, and if management is not not ready to remove that effect, then the auditor should not accept the engagement or he can reject the engagement after accepting it. Okay. Then M is for monitoring. Here the monitoring means the engagement partner have the responsibility of SRD, that is supervision, review and direction of audit engagement team. Okay. Then H stands for human resources. Human resources means engagement partners satisfy that the team personnel have 3 C's, that is competence, capabilities and commitment to complete the audit work. Okay. Then E stands for engagement performance. Firm have the policies to ensure that engagements are performed to comply with the technical and professional standards, and then audit reports must be issued in an appropriate manner. Means if it is required to be prepared in a particular format, then audit report must be prepared in that particular format only. And then last E is for ethical requirement. And what are the ethical requirement, guys? We termed it as top IPC. T for technical standards, O for objectivity, P for professional competence and due care, I for integrity, P for professional behavior and C for confidentiality. Okay. Here T stands for technical standards. It means professional services must be carried out according to the technical and professional standards only. Second, O for objectivity, that is a professional accountant must be objective, that is he must be independent, not biased at all. Okay. Third, P stands for professional competence and due care. It means professional accountant must perform the works according to the knowledge, due care and competence and with due diligence. That is he must have up-to-date knowledge of all the amendments and regulations which are affecting the client, because by doing this he can serve better to his client. Okay. Then fourth point is about integrity, that is professional accountant must be honest and straightforward in performing his services. Then next point is professional behavior, that is maintain good reputation of his profession. He should not accept any bribe and all. Okay. And then last point C is for confidentiality, that is auditor must maintain the confidentiality of the information acquired during his services. That is he should not disclose any information of his client unless there is a legal or professional duty to disclose such information. Okay guys, that is top IPC.